So hello guys, so this part of the video will mainly be on the HTML and CSS part and JavaScript of this project, the automated timekeeper with Arduino. So I opened this. What I just did was this is where I store the file. Just double click and it opens on Microsoft Edge, or I just click and drag, then drop it in. You can see home. So let me close one of the pages. So let's inspect the element. Inspect. Boom, it's opened up. So the most important part of the code is this body unload get period. So when this unload is, when the page loads, it sends a request to Arduino. Let's go to the function. It runs a function called gets period. Go to our script here. So this is our script. The function gets period. What is it makes a request, an XML HTTP request to Arduino. So Arduino then returns a JSON file containing the period for each of the periods. So each period have its own time. This is Monday 1, Monday 2, Monday 3, Monday 4. So the same goes for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this document.get element by ID over here, what it actually does is replace the inner HTML file. I mean, this 9:40 p.m. at I wrote here, but replace it with the actual time in the JSON file. This 9:40 p.m. is just the default text that'll be there. So got the document element by ID mon1. This my object.mon1 will check the JSON file and replace the element, the text that's supposed to be on the element with the text in the JSON file. As you can see what I created, the variable. So the same goes for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to pause the video a little. So when it's done, it logs success. So anytime the page loads, it calls this function, and the function makes a get requests. It makes a get requests, as you can see here. Yeah. So when I do detect this get request get periods, boom, it sends the JSON file. So let's go to a different page. Let's go to the time update page. So in this page, we're going to update the time. So this is the time update page. Monday, first period, second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period, sixth period, seventh period, eighth period. So each of these time input represents a period. So what I did in my Arduino code was to make each period a separate file on the file system. I used the Lit2Fs file system in the ESP8266. So each period is a file on its own. So Monday first period is a file, Monday second period is a file. I know it's kind of redundant, but it kept things simple for me. But I'm creating a version 2 of the timekeeper where I use JSON instead of making each period a file. But I'm stuck somewhere. I hope to get out of it soon. So let's go to the HTML. I'm going to open the form. So this is all of this are in a form. Let's open the form. Open the form. Okay, now see we have the form. And the form, everything I put on the form. A form allows us to send input. So when I hit the upload button, whenever I hit the upload button, which is down here, it sends the content of the form to Arduino, and Arduino makes it very, very easy to be able to filter the data. I tried using MicroPython for this project, but having difficulty working with web interface like this, interfacing ESP266 with a web page, but it was way more easier with Arduino. So when I click the upload button, it sends all the contents of the input boxes to Arduino. Arduino can filter out data and store them in their respective files. And this is the password box here. Allows us to type the password we want. Allows us to type the password we want. I have the upload button. When I click upload, it sends everything to Arduino. And this password button allows us to change the password of ESP8266, so not just so anyone can access it except from us. So only those who have the password can access the timekeeper and update the time. So that's basically about the timekeeper page, the time update page. So let's try another page. Let's go to the delete page. I have like 3 main pages: the home page, the time update page, and the delete periods page. The delete period page works similar to other page, but now we use buttons. So this button, I created them using a Bootstrap class called class button, and I used some CSS to change the color to suit my taste. So I started a small company called Power Electronics. So this is the color that I use for the company. So this is first period, second period, third period. All of them are buttons. So whenever I click a particular button, it makes a request to Arduino. Arduino didn't detect the request. When Arduino detects the request, it deletes the particular file. So first period makes a different request, second period makes a different request, third period makes a different request. Same goes for fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, and for every periods. For the same goes for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They each make a different request. That'll be a lot of Arduino code to write. Yes. So if I open the body, the main part of the code, the div, open the div, as you can see, this is Monday. This is div Monday pp empty. Tuesday, same goes for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They all have buttons in them. As you can see, this is class button, and I give them another class del. Stands for delete. So I'm going to use this del to get each element using a for each. So the for each allows you to like loop through each element, loop through each element in an array. So we're going to use document or get element by class, and I will show. As I said, I got help with this front-end code. So called document.query selector. As you can see it here, document.query selector. Document.query_selector.del. This gets the class del, each element that has the class del. So like it loops through each of them and check if I've pressed the button. So anytime I click, it runs that for each loop. So if I click 9, it runs the for each loop and check, oh, Pius has pressed the 9th period, delete the 9th period, and delete the 9th period file from Arduino. Very easy. I started doing JSON, it was very difficult. ESP82 was kept on resetting time. And I tried to delete, and I tried to update JSON file when I'm deleting a period. I'm working on that. I hope I'm able to get through with that. So that's basically what this page does. You press a button, it deletes the period. I'm just going to show you actual working on this code when I connect it to the ESP8266. So for now, I'm just going to show you the web page. I can click this update page here to go back to my update page. So the next page, I've not really worked on the 2 pages I want to show you now, which is the contact page and the help page. So the contact page does simply this. This contact us. Use the document as a quick way to start a new project. So I use Bootstrap starter template for my project. Whew. So I'm not done anything here. I'm not going to type my contact here, and if you want to donate to support me, I'll put my account number there. So let's go, and my Bitcoin address. It will also be in the description below. So the other page, help. This help will be the user manual that will guide the user on what to do. I've not actually done anything on the page, but I'll do something on it later on. There's nothing really big about the code. I've not done anything on it. So I think that'll be all for our. So that'll be all for it. That'll be all for the homepage, for the front-end part of this code. Now these buttons here won't work unless you connect to Arduino. They give you an error. When I connect them to Arduino, we'll fully test each of them. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.